Yo. Hey, my mic working today. Shout out to that, man. Welcome to the Dirty Folks Daycare. I am your tolerologist, Dirty Folks. I appreciate y'all being here today, man. I appreciate y'all being here today. I'm going to do something a little different, man. I'm not going to do the normal intro because I got to get my mind right for today's show. I got to get my mind right for today's show, man. So, here's today's song, man. I can't show y'all the video though, or they gon' shut down the stream. So let's just enjoy today's audio selection as we get in the mood for today's exciting show.
Stuck in a cycle.
Commercial. I knew they was gonna give me a commercial.
Time for all this, man. Just fast forward it to the part where he start killing shit. Yeah, like right here. Yeah. Tough times don't last, but tough people do. I father niggas the way Wayne and Puff reproduce. Little rap bastards running around with your snapback caps backwards, should be in rap caskets. Who you think showed them to go hard was stunting? And who you think showed them that those bras was nothing? And who you think showed them that those cars was something? And when Father's Day came, I got no card or nothing. So I ain't out here trying to expose frauds for nothing. And I ain't out here pulling these hoes cars for nothing. They was bitches on deck. Y'all made them queens. Watching sports with a chick who got ball player dreams. Swish. I'm watching these dogs play with my old bones. I feel like niggas done found one of my old phones. We in the house, y'all looking to hold loans. And when the market was up, you wouldn't have sold homes. So this the foreclosure of the wannabe. If you can't be yourself, then who you gonna be? Dad to your swag, your style was like a son to me. Your stylist got thank yous, you never sent one to me. Let's pray for them, y'all repeat this one with me. Now I lay me down to sleep, I pray for those who run with me. If I die before I wake up, rest the girl I bring with me. I give the Lord my swag to take whenever God is done with me.
Hey, just for those who did the poll, I'm gonna play that back one more time, but I'm gonna keep it moving.
Let's pray for them, y'all repeat this one with me. Now I lay me down to sleep, I pray for those who run with me. If I die before I wake up, rest the girl I bring with me. I give the Lord my swag to take whenever God is done with me. I be saying to myself as I put on the gloves, it hurts when you gotta kill a nigga you love. I be saying to myself as I put on the gloves, it hurts when you gotta kill a nigga you love. I be saying to myself as I put on the gloves, it hurts when you gotta kill a nigga you love.
I be saying to myself as I put on the gloves, it hurts when you gotta kill a nigga you love.
Yeah, it's painful when best friends become your enemies, and you're finding out that they not who they pretend to be. Wow. The whole time you conspired to put an end to me, and I'm still trying to show this nigga love, silly me. So I might shed tears as I put on my gloves, but I won't show emotion when I fill them with slugs. Cause niggas die every day here, and you can get hit picking your seed up from daycare. Niggas don't play fair, that's why I'm straightforward. Fuck being all discreet and knock them off quick. Fuck beefing on for weeks. So we was up late night hunting, y'all was sleep. Cause we the wolves hiding in clothes, y'all the sheep. Who taught you the game? Who showed y'all the streets? And who bought in them things they sold y'all for cheap? And who came with the bill when them hoes called police? Now you're frontin', so I gotta expose y'all to see. Ungrateful motherfucker, who fed you when you was hurting? Me. Whenever drama came up, who was putting the work? And I was spitting live on Hot 9. You was still rehearsing already, my son. And this was before I met you in person. So no matter how many colorful fake chains you purchase, like that bullshit you wearing, you always gonna be worthless. You just spit it, I lived it. Who's really writing the verses? Los put them in the casket. Who you think's driving the hearses?
I be saying to myself as I put on the gloves, it hurts when you gotta kill a nigga you love. I be saying to myself as I put on the gloves, it hurts when you gotta kill a nigga you love. I be saying to myself as I put on the gloves, it hurts when you gotta kill a nigga you love.
I be saying to myself as I put on the gloves, it hurts when you gotta kill a nigga you love.
Once again, welcome to the Dirty Folks Daycare, man. That's the mood we in today, bro. That's the mood we in today. It hurts when you gotta kill somebody you love. It hurts, man. I think about that all the time, cause you know, my mother's side of the family, right? Hey, the name of the song is Death in the Family by Fabulous. It hurts, man. It hurts when people take advantage of you, when they take your kindness for weakness, when they believe that they're going to survive this because of the bond that you have with them, that they can do whatever the fuck they want to do to you, and you ain't going to do nothing because you're supposed to love them, you know what I mean? They showing you they don't love you, but you're supposed to love them. Kind of how y'all be acting with these toddlers. But I digress. So, I want to start this off with a flashback. Before I get into today's story, it's been popping all morning. I'm going to start with a flashback. Like and sub as y'all come in, man. Like and sub. If it's in your heart, pay your daycare fees. We did this show, me and Loke, we did this show on the Comedy Report channel last month, and it was cool. It was like an hour and a half, though I ain't finna play all that. So I'm gonna just show the quick clip. This ain't no quick clip. Find me another clip. This clip long as shit. I thought it said 1 minute and 12 seconds. This motherfucker say 11 minutes. They got me fucked up. All right, so last month, there was an attempted coup in Russia. I'm going to play a little bit of it, but the truth of the matter is, I'll tell you, I'll fill in the details in a minute. Let me get y'all caught up. This happened last month.
Keep it.
Another damn commercial. But I'm monetized now. I get commercials too. Shout out to that. Let's go.
Tonight, security around Moscow is being tightened. The Russian media reports that riot police are protecting important facilities around that city. The news comes after the owner of the private Russian military contractor, the Wagner Group, which is fighting on the side of Vladimir Putin, called on his soldiers to march for justice on the Russian capital. CBS's Ian Lee joins us from Dnipro with the very latest. Good evening, Ian.
Good evening, Jerika. There is no love lost between the head of the Wagner mercenary group and Russia's Ministry of Defense. But tonight, the war of words has exploded in public. Yevgeny Prigozhin, who leads the Wagner mercenary group, has accused the Russian military of a deadly missile strike on his troops, allegedly killing dozens. In an audio message on social media, he's vowed to march for justice and punish those responsible. Russia's defense ministry has denied the attack, while Russian state media has accused Prigozhin.
I never saw that before. Wait. He look Asian like a motherfucker, bro. He look Asian as shit, bro. Let me find out Russia got an Asian minister of defense, bro. That's hilarious. China really is taking over the world. He got a lot of medals, too. All right, but anyway.
State media has accused Prigozhin of calling for an armed rebellion. Now, President Putin's spokesman says the Kremlin's leader was aware of the situation and all necessary measures were being taken. This is an extraordinary public escalation of infighting inside Russia, over how the war is being fought. Jarika?
All right, Ian.
Let me say this.
With that important update, thank you.
Let me say this. This man right here.
Yes, as Ian Lee joins us from Dnipro.
Between the head of the Wagner mercenary group and Russia's...
We don't have to play the volume again. I just want to show you a picture, dude. Or did they already go past the picture? There he is. This guy right here. Prezigner. I can't pronounce his name, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, man. Just call me an anti-Semite, bro. I can't understand that shit. But here's the thing. His nickname was the Chef. This gentleman right here that's leading the Wagner Group. The Wagner Group, honestly, the Wagner Group is how we see Papal. The Wagner Group is not military. They're a private security firm this guy right here. They call him the Chef because he was Vladimir Putin's cook, right? Dude did whatever he did. He went to jail. He got out of jail, met Putin, and got a job, right, at the Kremlin. You know, because I guess Putin likes shooters too. I ain't mad at him, right? Papal. So Putin helped him start a small mercenary regime that was everybody on his staff were ex-felons, right? So basically, man, by definition, that man black, right? And his whole team black. They would just take prisoners and say, "Yo, you could do 25 years in jail, or you can join the Wagner group." And you know, they would join the Wagner group. I'm sorry, the Wagner group, and they were joining the Wagner group. And the chef, who used to be Putin's personal chef and his like best friend, like Putin took him places. Because you know, when you're a leader like that, you can't trust other people's food because they'll try to poison you, stuff like that. So Putin brought his own chef. He was Putin's chef. And he was smart, and Putin liked him, and he put him in a slot. And dude rose through the ranks, and then he got to the point that he got too big for his britches because he was too comfortable with Putin, right? He started saying wild shit like, yo, our team better than the Russian army. Like, man, 30 of our troops is better than the whole Russian army, and all type of bullshit, right?
Hell no, to the no, yeah.
Anyway, so Chef was fighting the war against Ukraine with the Russian army, but he was talking cash shit the whole time. So allegedly, they said that Russia sent them to a small town to lock down the town, and while they were in there, Russia did an airstrike and dropped missiles on the city that they knew the Wagner group was in, trying to kill dude. That's his story. Apparently, he thought that people liked him, you know what I'm saying? Because he hanging with Putin. He thought, here's a great sports analogy. The guy thought that he was, the best example I can say for him is he thought he was Scottie Pippen. That's the best analogy I can give, right? Let me see if I can find him again. Dude thought that he was Scottie Pippen, and he thought because everybody liked Scottie because of Michael Jordan, he thought that he would like, this should have been my team. I should be the at the Kremlin. I should be the president of Russia. Man, I could do what Putin do, like y'all niggas do, right? Like y'all think y'all could do shit by association because he black and you black. So like y'all can't even read past the 3rd grade level, but you think you can be an engineer too because your first cousin an engineer that you ain't seen in 4 years except at family reunions. You know what I mean? But you don't listen to him when he tell you how to build Lincoln Laws because you black too. Like he did one of them moves, right? He titled like niggas title, right? And he started telling motherfuckers like, yo, and he thought everybody liked him. So when he went to form a coup against Moscow, he thought that everybody in Moscow would be cheering for him, and he would be coming in, and they'd be having roses, and they'd be like, yeah, let's take down Putin. And when he got there, they was like, nigga, out your motherfucking mind. And all of a sudden at that moment, he realized that he wasn't hot on his own. He was hot because of Putin, and he just pissed off Putin, right? So he made a plea deal with Putin. He was like, look, Putin, I wasn't even on that shit. This wasn't even no cool. Yo, we was just marching, bro. This was a parade. Yo, we was just marching, bro. Like, don't even be mad at me, Putin. We was just marching, bro. We ain't busting no shots. We don't want no smoke. Putin was like, all right, bro. I got love for you. You my brother in arms. I got love for you, bro. I need you to go to Kosovo. Take you and your troops to Kosovo and wait for further instructions. Now, this man is no fool. He's a military genius. He's no fool. He went to Kosovo because Putin told him to, but he knew he couldn't stay there because he was afraid to be surrounded because he know he fucked up, right? The PAPM shit don't work, right? Like, PAPM works when you're fighting other towns or inferior troops. It doesn't work when you go against the government, my nigga. Don't work. You can't get your arms and armament from the government and then go to war against the government. That's what I've been trying to tell y'all niggas, man. Niggas be like, oh, we gonna fight the government. Nigga, y'all got EBT cards. All they gotta do is shut off your EBT card. They're gonna starve the troops. All your guns come from the United States. All they gotta do is not say your guns. Like, you can't have, and it was Belarus. All right, shout out to Motivation. Belarus, man. Send them to Belarus. And either case or whatever case, he was like, yo, I got to get the fuck up out of here because I know they coming for me, right? So, long story short, the chef who started off as just the chef, because I can't remember his real name, the chef who started out as just the chef went against Daddy, right? The chef went against Daddy. He talked to somebody got in his ear and told him, you know,
Putin don't love you. He say he love you. Putin don't love you. Fuck Putin. You better than Putin. You can go out there. You can take Putin.
And since this is a Dirty Folks presentation, I'm going to give you the hood reenactment of what happened, how that conversation happened before he went to bum rush Moscow. This is exactly how it went. According to me. I wasn't that nigga. But according to me, this is how it went. Like and sub as y'all come in, man. Like and sub, send your heart, pay your daycare fees. This is my reenactment of what happened.
I could tell from your clean, pretty suit you failed me again.
Well, I didn't want to disappoint you, Dad. It turns out the only person disappointed was me. Is it true?
It's what true?
Have you been using me this whole time to get revenge on ghosts?
That slick motherfucker, man. He flipped you. You right, Sean. You got me. Whatever he said, it's the truth. Now you know.
Now I know. Yeah, you're right, I know. I know you're a piece of shit. I know Ghost was right to put you in jail, because that's where you belong. You're not my father. You never have been. Just a bitter old thug. Ain't nothing more for you but the streets.
Where you going, kid?
I'm taking Tasha and the kids and I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I knew you couldn't kill Ghost because you're weak. If Ghost wasn't so weak, he would have killed you his motherfucking self. You stupid little nigga. Look, you done fucked up now. You done made me fuck up. Get the fucking phone out your hand. Who you trying to call? You trying to call 911? You a rat? You trying to call? Trying to call mama? You gonna call Uncle G? I'm gonna call him. What's going the way it go, right? Nigga never there when you need him. But you was right about one thing. I ain't your motherfucking daddy. You don't deserve to be my son.
That's my reenactment of what happened when the chef went down to holler at Putin like, you ain't my daddy no more. I think that's exactly how it went down. You know what I'm saying? Right or wrong. Right or wrong. The moral of the story is, right or wrong, you stick with the logo. If he would have respected the logo, he'd still be alive today. Goddamn right. Happened. So, this is what happened yesterday. But before I get into that, I want to give a shout out to Brad for the $5 cash app. Say he's saving up for that tolerology class. Take that. Gratitude, sir. All right, so this happened yesterday, and it was supposed to be a quote unquote accident, but let's check this out.
A business jet flying from Moscow to St. Petersburg crashed, killing all 10 people aboard. Evgeny Prigozhin, founder of the Wagner private military company, was on the passenger list. The crash occurred north of Moscow. Authorities say they're investigating. Purported videos of the crash are surfacing online. Those videos show a plane spiraling out of control with a smoke trail behind it, falling to the ground. Prigozhin led a short-lived armed mutiny against Russia's military leadership back in June. Predictions surfaced that he would be executed for the coup attempt, which was seen as a major threat to Putin's power. Prigozhin's coup attempt led to some isolation and a lack of support. His call to Putin went unanswered, and his plans failed to receive backing from Kremlin troops. Prigozhin's demands were vague, and his rebellion left him without a place in Russia. Prigozhin had once sought a deal brokered by Belarus for exile and pardon. The criminal case against Prigozhin still remains active. And despite the coup attempt, Putin's power and control over Russia remained intact. Ukrainian forces capitalized on the Russian struggle, launching counterattacks in the east. Stay tuned to CBN News for more details on this.
So that's where I got Belarus from. Because he was trying to escape to Belarus and get some type of amnesty. And apparently Putin called him to Moscow. And on the flight back out, allegedly he was on that dock. It's obvious the plane went down. We see the plane go down, right? You know what I'm saying? Hold on, turn it back. We see the plane going down. Wait, where the plane go down at? We see the plane going down. So the plane did get shot out the air. First they said it was a mechanical failure. Then all of a sudden they said that they did see heat signatures of missiles going to the plane. So they shot the plane out the air. Allegedly, the chef was on the plane. Allegedly. That's not verified. There's no dental records or anything. And if there was, you have to trust the Kremlin. But Putin got that man the fuck up out of there. Whoopings, timeouts, take their allowance, man. Let me tell y'all something, bro. Don't cry for him, Argentina. That man was a traitor. He was a goddamn traitor. That nigga was a Keisha, nigga. That motherfucker was a traitor against his people. That nigga is a Keisha. A felon, hanging around with other felons, biting the hand that feed him. That nigga's a Keisha. He had to go. I don't know why y'all just cry, why y'all don't make y'all bitches go. Anyway, I digress. This ain't about Tyler today. Look. Here's a fun fact. All of the crimes and punishment that we go through now, most of it came from the baby boomers.
Hey, yo! Masters are coming! He's a coming, yo! Masters are coming! Here he comes!
Look, guys, you asked me to take...
Most punishment. there's most of the stuff that's crimes now wasn't even crimes in the 1970s. When you look at these old heads and they crackheads and they got all these stories about being pimps and all that shit, you like, how'd you get away with that? It's because it wasn't a crime until they made it a crime so their kids couldn't do it. The boomers are the most horrible generation that raised their daughters to get a degree so she would not have to date a man like they daddy. That is crazy to me, bro. So, long story short, he was in a position. He was the man next to the man. He had Putin's private number. Now he calling Putin. Putin ain't answering the calls. He knew it was a rap. He knew it was a papper. Once you start calling that nigga because you kissing ass, first you tried to beat him up. Then you realize, well, nobody riding with you. Now you want to, okay, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. We got you, dog. We got you. Now, when I first heard this, and I want to tell you, it's not because of this incident. This is something I've been feeling in my heart and soul for like 2 or 3 years about a few people in my own family. But because of that, this was like the first thing on my mind when I heard the news that Putin took out his right-hand man. Because his right-hand man went against him in his house, in his goddamn country. Fuck with that man in his man, the audacity of that shit.
Hell no, to the no, yeah.
The audacity of you coming in my crib and not taking your shoes off at the door and muddying up my floor. You out your goddamn mind. And then you think I can't let that shit ride, nigga. This my house. I'm the leader of my house. If I let you do that shit, my wife and my kids won't respect me, and my niggas will think that they could do it too. I gotta get you. I gotta pap 'em you. I got to. I just say he thought he could feed off of Putin and then try to play the Bond villain. Goddamn right, bro. Goddamn right. And you know the first person I thought of when it comes to fighting the hand that feeds you and really destroying, all you have to do is play your position and you'll be the number 2 man, but it's not good enough for you to be number 2. You want to be number 1, which is crazy. It's not good enough for you to be the man next to the man. It's a million niggas under you. It's only one man ahead of you. And you want to knock that man out his slot? You know who that reminded me of? That motherfucker Fredo, man.
There's a plane waiting for us to take us to Miami in an hour. They'll make a big thing about it. I know it was you, Fredo. You broke my heart. You broke my heart.
This up to where Fredo started running.
Fredo! Come on. Come with me. It's the only way out of here tonight. Roth is dead. Fredo! Fredo, come with me! You're still my brother! Fredo! Fredo!
Think about that. You go against your man's, in his case, his brother, for a stranger. Let me explain to you how crazy this logic is. You are Fredo Corleone. And we can use this. We're going to talk about the chef. We can use it with the chef and with Putin. We can use it with you and your best friend or your first cousin that y'all fell out with or whatever the case may be. You're Fredo Corleone. Your brother is Michael Corleone. Your mob family is called the Corleones. You are an insulated, autonomous, independent group, the Corleones. Think about that. And you go to a motherfucking stranger. You go to a stranger. And the stranger tells you that they can give you the top slot in your organization if you fuck with their organization and you believe them. That is like you going to Canada and Canada telling you that you can be president of the United States. They have no fucking authority to tell you that. Where did you come up with this math? The math ain't mathing. How is an outside group going to make you a king of your group when you already the number 2? That is what Chef did. He was the number 2. Well, actually, he was number 3. The Minister of Defense was number 2. He was jealous of the Minister of Defense. In his mind, in his warped ass mind, he wasn't going to war with Putin. He was going to war with the Secretary of Defense. How does that work? He thought, what did he think? He was going to take down the Russian military and then Putin would hug him and be like, yo, nice job, my nigga. Now you can have that job. Like, how did he square that circle? And because of that, when he realized he fucked up and Putin called him back in and was like, man, you still my brother, come home, that nigga ran, bro. For those who saw The Godfather, I want y'all to think about this. Fredo thought that he was going to get deleted by his brother, right? Papa. The truth is, Michael was going to give him a pass like he had always been giving this nigga a pass his whole life. Michael was going to give him one last pass. He was going to take his rank from him, but he was going to give him one last pass. All Fredo had to do was get in the car. Fredo puss ass did all that bullshit in the shadows, but when it came to light, he ran like a bitch. And that's what got him put on the hit list. I don't have that clip, Josh, but I swear to God, I thought about that clip. When Fredo gave a lame-ass excuse of why he couldn't take orders from his brother. Like, how do I feel taking orders from my kid brother? I go through that shit. There's... Nobody takes into consideration that... And Fredo didn't take this in consideration. This motherfucker retarded, nigga. Like, you are mentally challenged. You get put in a second. They treated that man like we treating Joe Biden right now. You dumb as shit, but I'm gonna give you the slot. I'm gonna put smarter people around you. What's his name? Paul. Wait, what's his name? What's the attorney's name? The lawyer that took care of all their business. I'm gonna let him handle the day-to-day, but I'm gonna give Fredo the slot just so Fredo feel good. I'm gonna stick Fredo in Vegas so he could just hang out. And what did he do the first time? He tried to set up his brother for Mo. Remember Mo that ran the casino, had them cool ass Gazelle glasses and shit? That nigga had the first pair of Gazelle frames, bro. Yeah, first pair of Gazelle frames. Anyway, any chance that Fredo got to be around somebody else and not have the responsibility but still ride on his brother's coattail in his father's name, Fredo did it. Fredo been a traitor the whole time, and Mike kept taking him back until Fredo ran. That is just what happened with Chef, the exact same thing. So the first thing I thought of when I heard about this, when my man sent me the info yesterday, I was like, yo, that's some Fredo shit. That's some Fredo shit. And then I said to myself, so I said, self, these goddamn toddlers betray y'all every goddamn day of the week, and y'all don't do nothing about it. Y'all cry about it. Y'all go to court about it. Y'all do all type of goofy shit. Hey, Steph say he got shot in the eyeball. He did, but I say he got shot in them gazelle frames, and then because they messed up his glasses, yo. Because they could have shot him in the head. They waited for him to put them cool-ass gazelles on them $400 frames, bro. They waited for him to put them $400 glasses on, and they shot him in the glasses.
Amazing.
They just wanted to mess up his glasses. Anyway, but I kept thinking, like, when do y'all out-five y'all toddlers? Like, when has a girl does some traitorous stuff and y'all don't go on a comedy show and be like, yeah, you can't get divorced because 1 week later you'll be down $350,000? Like, when do y'all say, you know what, thou shalt not pass? And I got an example of somebody who did just that was black. White guys do it all the time. White guys will dig a hole in the backyard and just wait. They just be waiting for, you know what I'm saying, the Scott Petersons of the world and shit. They everywhere. Ain't that many black Scott Petersons. What's his name? Drew Peterson. I think Scott Peterson the hot dogs. My bad. Drew Peterson. Anyway, and this is not the same thing because this is not his girlfriend, but she acted like she was his girlfriend. Setup bitches. I know a lot of setup chicks. Sidebar. I know a lot of beautiful women. I mean, gorgeous women that, you know, talk to me like when we first meet, they know they hot, and they are hot. I just don't give a shit. So I'll be like, yo, and I tell them, like, the first time I talk to them, like, look, shorty, I know you nuts because the cuter the crazier. And then they'll just break down and be like,
yeah, I used to set up drug dealers for my cousins. I used to go in a hotel, and I'd be riding, and my cousin would come in. They hit me in the head with the pistol one time. They messed up my eye. Talking about they want to make it look realistic.
She did not care about getting a man robbed. All she cared about is her cousin hit her. It was about her getting hit in the eye. Like, her telling me that she was setting up drug dealers was not the moral of the story. It's what I took from the story. But what she was trying to tell me, she got hit in the eye. Crazy. Girls are so ditzy, man. The prettier they are, the dumber they are. But that's why I love hot chicks. You ain't gonna give me no frumpy, short, fat, smart bitch, nigga. Give me the finest, dumbest bitch on earth, my nigga. God damn it.
Amazing.
Anyway, but here's one dude who caught a body as he should have. And I remember how I'm gonna play the clip and then I'll talk about the comments on it.
Devon.
I need it doing.
Now, for those who saw The Wire, y'all know what happened. The op sent her over there to sleep with him. He slept with the girl, and then they was trying to get her to set him up. And he was the first guy I knew to hit the girl. Everybody else want to go to war with the guys who sent the girl, but they never get the girl first. Like, I don't understand y'all niggas, bro. Like, y'all over here fighting over your wife, but you don't fight your wife first, nigga? Like, that's crazy to me, right? Then this motherfucker catching your wife cheating on you, and you wanna delete her lover. Nigga, get her first, my nigga. She the culprit. She the one fucking up your life. You don't want her testifying against you, because that's all they want to do is promote a fight. One guy dead, another guy in jail while she's sucking on the third dude. That's a perfect day for a toddler. So that's the only example I could think of off the top of my head of a tawny guy. Well, he kind of swarthy. Of a swarthy guy getting the girl before he got the guy. I couldn't think of no other situations. It's a lot of clips out here of women that put babies on men, women that rob men, women that abuse their kids, and their kids grow up and they just cuss out like, "Oh man, now mama, you'll never hurt me again." But as a general rule of thumb, women do something twice a day that you would delete another man for. Twice a day. Women do something twice a day that makes you just go sit in your car for a minute and calm down. That if it was a guy, you would have made their face touch every piece of furniture. Every piece of furniture. The wall, the carpet, under the couch. Use their nose to get the dust. But when it's a girl, y'all self-check. That's why these toddlers do so much shit, because there's no penalty. They're not even afraid of you. Not individually or collectively as a group. Then you wonder why they need abusive relationships. Because they know they need to be stopped. They want to get their ass beat. They want to be slaves. They know they need to be stopped. They know they're out of control. They know they are. And you love them too much to stop.
My congeniality is fucked. I have no sensors, and I need to be stopped.
I'm feeling good today, man, because that's all I got. So, I'm going to take this quick break and give y'all time to get in the chat. I want y'all to put a 1 if y'all want to come up, and I'll open up the lines. If I don't see no 1s, I need at least 3 1s. I ain't going to do it just for one person. If I get 3 1s that people want to come up, man, I'll open up the lines. If not, I'll shut it down. I want to make sure I got everybody first. Man, like and sub, man. Like and sub. Man, take advantage of the membership packages, man, because they all got different benefits. Shout out to Harold, man, for the $5 cash app. He said your reenactment was hilarious. Man, gratitude, sir. I don't even know what's reenactment, but goddamn it, I just be in this bitch. I be going through the most toxic shit possible. But anyway, man, I'm gonna take a quick break, man. If y'all want to come up, man, y'all can.
Marry Your Secretary, LLC. How can I help you? My girlfriend wants to get married. Do you mean tenured? Yeah, tenured. My girlfriend wants to get tenured. What do I do? Okay, let's check your secretary account. Looks like you guys have been together for 2 years. She has over 9,000 marriage credits. At this pace, she's only 2 months away from a proposal, so she just might be right. But I'm not ready. Okay, let me see what I can do. Maybe we can find some deductions to buy you some time. Have you had any bad arguments, domestic violence, or infidelity? Nah. Has she slept with your best friend or have an OnlyFans account? Does she have a secret bank account? Nah. None of that, but she did complain on Instagram too much. And she never knows what she wants to eat. That's just regular toddlering, sir. I may be able to deduct 20 points based on the peace of mind protocols, but that would only buy you a week. You might have found you a good secretary, sir. Okay. But I'm scared. No worries. We'll be with you every step of the way with premarital counseling, marriage ceremonies, biannual marriage reviews, and estate planning. And you can always review your Marry Your Secretary. You're right. So I guess we're getting married. Oh snap! We getting married. We getting married. We getting married. We we get married.
I got that. That just reminded me of something real quick. So we're about to launch a program that we're looking for 10 certified tolerologists to be counselors. It's bred into it. You know what I'm saying? As tolerology grows and I teach people the beauty, the absolute beauty of corporate relationships. When you take the responsibility away from yourself and away from her, and you have a system for it so she knows exactly what to expect. Because that's what toddlers really need, right? Toddlers, think about when you were in elementary school. You knew what you were going to have for lunch the whole week because there was a chart on the wall saying what you're going to have that week. You know, Thursday going to be fish patties, Friday going to be pizza. Like, you knew. Like, toddlers need that. Girls never need to think, bro, ever. Never let your girl think. Don't let her have any decision-making process because they're not happy with it. They're not good with it. They try to overcompensate and act like they are, but they do horrible at it. Horrible at it. They want a baby, so they become a single mother, and then the first thing they do before they change their second diaper is they look for a stepdaddy season. Grandma got a raise. They look for a job, and as soon as they get in the job, what do they try to do? Find a man at that job to do the job for her, do all her work.
I don't know what I'm doing. I need some help.
Bitch, you ain't sharing your check, bitch. They really don't want to do nothing if they have to know what they have to do. So, you know what I'm saying, the marriage secretary course, man, it tells girls when they eligible for whatever, for dates, for trips, for marriage, whatever the case may be, based on duty. Because men have duty. Your love is duty. Women think that you should be happy just to be in their presence, nigga. Just because you got a girl and occasionally get some refurbished vagina, they be like, oh, you should be happy. Nah, nigga. I like fried chicken. I like peace of mind, bitch. I like, you know what I'm saying? So that's that. So we're about to start a campaign to find 10 people that masters the program that can actually come out here and get paid to be arbiters. Because that's really what marriage is and what child support is. It's an arbitration court. It's not legal court. It's an arbitration court. And arbitration is a corporate thing. So Marriott Secretary is now a corporate certified class. God bless. So we can actually set up all this shit for our own marriages, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? All that. So it's cool. Anyway, so that's just something to think about, man. So make sure y'all study y'all course, man. Be proficient. If y'all get proficient, man, y'all may be able to get paid for being counselors to other people who are going through the course and they need help with their toddler. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Man, I want to thank everybody who slid through, man. Appreciate the cash apps. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody who, I ain't really seen no member thing pop up, but I'm assuming it's some and they ain't commented. So if you became a member, man, I appreciate that. Man, I appreciate everybody that support the No Show Organic, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go on Google for your boy or Facebook or something and write a review, man. Write a review for me, man. Anyway, as always, and last but not least, don't be afraid old ass nigga.
Hey, yo! Masters are coming! He's a coming, yo! Masters are coming! Here we go!
Look, guys, you asked me to take...
On that note, man, love each other as you love yourself. Feed the pack. Drive up.
Chill! You're one of the top 6 speakers of the past 8 years, but I hated you at first. Could you please mention the Dirty Folks podcast? Thank you, Lord Charles. Dirty Folks.
And see, I find it to be hilarious because even if I did behave like a teenager, I would be ahead of a lot of these B-dubs that want to make these comments because a lot of you behave like toddlers. Shout out to my man Dirty Folk.
And it's because y'all niggas don't support. Y'all do support. Y'all support titties and pussy. Hey, shout out to Dirty Folk.
Men have sort of quietly begun to agree
that even the most like off the wall extreme advice or takes that you get from some random guy on the internet is more useful than anything allegedly profound that you would hear from a trained black female professional. All right, let's take a perfect example of this, right? The idea of dirty folks, when he come up and he says like women with clothes on, that is a way more useful notion to frame your mental state around than anything your black female therapist would ever tell you. Because she's a woman with clothes on. Why the fuck would you listen to her? Like, when he says that, it makes sense in a way that it just appeals to you. And it's something that your black female therapist could never match.
Yo, Travis, the daycare is too influential to be so small. You can big homie a favor. Like, sub, share, clip. I know I got at least 10 bars to change somebody's life. Help me to help my brother. Love each other as you love yourself.